Social media has you hoes so desperately looking for a goddamn audience. Have you ditzy bitches ever tried the Improve My GPA challenge?
I'm the librarian, and I came to read.
Let me tell you something, Brandy, you really did look like you were about to paint somebody's house with that carpenter, janitor built ass ladder that you had on stage while you over here trying to take some shots at Monica. Can your dumb ass leave that shit in the 90s? And I've experienced that even with some of the work that I do here on YouTube. A lot of you no name having assholes like to try and drag me, but I make sure to keep your name out of my mouth because I don't want you receiving any type of publicity. I don't want you getting any type of clicks. So yes, I do see the wretched assholes that are out here dragging me or thinking that they're cute, trying to talk about me on non-monetized ass platforms, and I could record myself sleeping and still get more views than half these hoes. So that's exactly the type of direction that Monica is spinning this in regards to her response to Brandy. She's just like, girl, I respect her for who she is, I respect her legacy, girl, and that's that. There's no need to compare us both. We are both great, and we're done with it. But Brandy, I don't know what's going on, and it seems like inevitably you, your mother, and Ray J are cut from the same goddamn cloth, okay? At first I thought it was just Ray J that was out here built like all types of bobblehead in the goddamn body, you know, strong ass forehead, but yet there seems to be nothing inside of it. Corny as hell. But then I noticed that your mother is getting involved with the feud, like y'all fighting over fucking Whitney Houston and shit like that, and you are just as baseless and corny. I don't understand what the tea is, Brandy, but you need to go ahead and focus on trying to increase these sales, trying to make sure that you have visibility when it comes to the music industry. Wasn't it your ass that was on the subway trying to sing for some type of recognition, girl, and everybody was completely unfazed? They didn't know who the fuck you were. You are focused on the wrong things, bitch. You need to get your ass together. You need to whip them braids in a circle, maybe summon some type of Raven from Teen Titan. Whip your braids in a circle, summon maybe Trigon, you know, Raven's father. Maybe they can cast a mystical ass spell on your career to make you achieve new heights. You are completely putting your energies in the wrong areas. Instead of trying to get your label to maybe purchase more ads for your ass, maybe some billboards or something to get your ass back into the full force of relevance, you're focused on 90s beef and drama. Brandy, sit your ass down, preferably in a studio or a marketing meeting so you can fix what the hell is going on. As I said earlier, a lot of you airhead built assholes have your priorities in the wrong areas. There's no reason for me to be waking up on Twitter, logging in on Twitter, and I see the fucking Discharge challenge. So you mean to tell me that you hoes are taking pictures of your goddamn panties and talking about, girl, ain't shit here, girl, this is the Discharge challenge, girl. So I saw somebody talking about I had on this pair of underwear for 5 goddamn days and there's still nothing in here, girl. Let me tell you something. First of all, why do you have on the same pair of underwear for 5 goddamn days? Clearly, instead of doing the Discharge challenge, your dumb ass should have been doing the laundry challenge. Bitch, see if you can take those pieces, those garments of clothing, and snatch their asses right into a goddamn washing machine hole. Wash that bitch. I don't know if you have to put some Clorox in that hole. Then what you have to do after that, since it seems like you don't know what to do, put that shit into a dryer, bitch. Dry that hole out and then maybe you can wear it again. Cause what's the tea? You hoes are out here doing dub challenges and motherfucking Discharge challenges, beat up my boss challenges, and suck a nigga dick while he on the moon challenges, bitch, instead of trying to maybe, you know, get a GED challenge, bitch. Get a job challenge. Get money hole challenge, bitch. Stop being fucking racist challenge. Stop being homophobic and transphobic challenge. How about empower other people challenge, bitch? Stop trying to tear down somebody else just because my ass is jealous challenge. Bitch, how about you hoes get on some shit that will actually matter in a couple of years, bitch? Something of substance, something that will lead you on to better prospects and a new life, bitch. Since it seems like you hoes are stuck in the old ass testament. I'm sick of these nasty ass challenges. Please keep your goddamn panties on. Y'all did get me a little bit hot and bothered with the gray sweatpants challenge, and y'all have these dick prints out everywhere. You took the picture in your mama basement and you have no ambition. So after that dick, bitch, after that dick print, I don't know what else you have to offer. Get your lives together. And speaking of transphobic and homophobic and shit like that, I recently saw 2 stories of first a transgendered person being set on goddamn fire, and another one of another trans person being followed home from the club and being shot. Let me tell you something. If somebody, just because of how they choose to express themselves or who they are, makes you that uncomfortable that you bitches want to act like you're motherfucking Daenerys in this hoe and setting people on fire, Dracarys teased, I'm gonna have to come up there and do some type of extreme reading. I don't know if I might have to enroll in a new course or something like that. I'm about to graduate in 2 weeks with my master's degree, but it seems like I might need to go back and get my PhD because it seems like I need to be in extreme Super Saiyan mode when it comes to reading you bitches for filth. How dare you hoes? People minding their own goddamn business, but just because they like their goddamn prostate rubbed, or just because you happen to clock them for being trans or whatever, just because it makes you feel uncomfortable, probably you hoes are out here sucking dick right along with them. The only difference is that your ass is doing it in secret. How dare you make that shit? How dare you project your own insecurities on these hoes so much so that it costs them their own goddamn life? Let me tell you something. That's why I say, if I see anyone you hoes bullying anyone around me, bitch, I don't care where the hell I am, I'm going to drag your ass. And most of y'all asses that be homophobic and stuff have pubic areas that smell like chopped ass onions, and in between your cheeks, it seems like somebody was mud bending in there or earth bending like Avatar, the way that y'all have shit all up inside of it. It's just like, girl, what's going on? I know that half of you hoes view wiping your own ass as gay. So if you view it with that much vigor and intensity as you go after these trans people, I just know that your assholes are smelling like rotting ass turnips. I'm telling you, every time you hoes try to be homophobic in my presence, you're going to wish that your mother had swallowed you, because I'm going to leave that self-esteem so goddamn low with the way that I'm gonna drag your ass through the mud. Stop killing us. This Somali refugee decided that he wanted to take his car and drive it through a bunch of people and stab a bunch of people on Ohio State University's campus. Let me tell you something. I currently go to a university and we already experienced a shooting. Luckily, the policemen were able to take care of the situation very quickly. But it really does break my heart every time I hear these goddamn stories. People go to these universities to make a better life for themselves, to improve their career prospects, and they have to always think about in the back of their mind, what if some crazy ass person gonna come up here and hurt me? But the reason why I noted that he was a Somali refugee was because, of course, a lot of bitches want to use this to promote Donald Trump's crazy ass rhetoric. Apparently on this man's social media, he was talking about how he's tired of America intruding into other people's business, and about how he's tired of his Muslim brothers and sisters getting killed and stuff like that. So he, I guess, took it out on the students and faculty and staff of the Ohio State University campus. And it's really sad that a lot of these supporters of Donald Trump and crazy ass alt-right, like the media likes to call them, and what I like to call them is racist ass motherfuckers. It's funny how these racist assholes single out that one situation and then broadly apply stereotypes to these people, when in fact a lot of you white assholes have been shooting up movie theaters and schools and shit from the beginning of time, but yet y'all don't want to apply that same stigma and same stereotype to these white ass men. But let me tell you something, bitch. There are radical ass people in every race and every religious group. So let's be clear on that. And if we being real, a lot of you white hoes have been intruding shit and taking over shit and conquering shit since the beginning of time. Like y'all hoes think y'all are Tigerian or something. So if we need to, if there's somebody we should be afraid of, it's y'all enslaving asses. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting that they would like to use these singular situations to enhance their racist ass language. It's not gonna fly with me. Not when you hoes are shooting up abortion clinics and fucking your sisters. It's just not gonna happen with me. I'm gonna take a break really quickly from the intense topics to talk about Zendaya and Odell, bitch. I don't know what the hell is going on, but bitch, y'all hoes look like fine ass wine. Y'all hoes are sitting up here together on the basketball court looking like deluxeable ass chocolate, bitch. Zendaya, if there's anybody that I would leave my man with, it would be you, okay? You are fully authorized to take full care of my man, and he better take care of your ass as well, bitch. It's a two-way street, you know, with my ass. It's a two-way street, bitch. If you need to ride the dick, you need to embrace the dick, you need to massage the dick. And Odell, you need to make sure that Zendaya feels extremely happy. You need to make sure that you are keeping her self-esteem high as hell. I don't want you degrading her. I was just so happy to see y'all, and I don't know what came over me, but I was like, bitch, I saw y'all hoes on Twitter just looking like delicious ass candies and shit. Girl, yes, I'm here for it. I hope y'all work out. I hope that y'all are compatible if y'all are actually dating, because you know we will be quick to make assumptions. But if there's something going on, bitch, I hope that y'all are compatible. Also, Beyonce has the Rihanna Navy and other fan bases so angry that Rolling Stone and Time Magazine and all these other people came out with their year-end list, and Lemonade is sitting up at the top. I don't know why you bitches are acting so surprised. We've been trying to tell your ass this from the beginning, that Beyonce slays completely, and she snatches the shit out of your edges, and your space edges. Her self-titled album was a work of art, but if we move on to Lemonade, I think that the social power behind it, the visual album, and the sounds that were just in place in those songs, not to mention Beyonce's extreme vocal talent, it's all that shit mixed together. Just really, this year, this time and place was a very great area for her to drop something like that, and especially this place in her career where she's continuing to mature while some of you hoes faves are just completely dying off. They're not talking about anything substantial, issues that are affecting, you know, their lives or their fans' lives. They're just not talking about it. They just want to spit out pop ass motherfucking anthems and shit like that, which don't really count as anthems because anthems have to be strong in some aspect, in some way, shape, or form, and your faves are just not delivering. We told your ass this from the beginning of the year. I guess y'all needed Rolling Stones to tell y'all this shit, but Beyonce fucking slays, and she's coming out here on Coachella, I think, in 2017. If that is fucking true, I want you to hold on to your wigs, bitch, because they're about to be blown the fuck back, windmill style. I don't know if you guys saw this story, but apparently there is a black gentleman, I forget in which state or city, he accidentally bumped into a plainclothes officer. So he didn't know he was a police officer, but that's neither here nor there. He accidentally bumped into this police officer dressed in regular ass clothing while they were both crossing the street. I guess Mr. Police Officer was so upset that a nigger would be confident enough to accidentally bump into him while they were both walking. So he now is facing criminal charges. You can look it up. I forget which city and state, but he's facing criminal charges up to 2 years, I think 2.5 years for assault and battery or some shit like that. It is getting out of hand. You obviously don't have to be a rocket scientist to guess which race the police officer was. I just don't understand how certain police officers have nothing else to do with their time but to be petty. You gonna tell me it's gonna be worth all my taxpayer dollars to keep his ass in jail for bumping into somebody accidentally? Police officer talking about, no, he clearly saw me, he clearly looked into my eyes, girl, and he bumped into me, girl. These hoes are mad as hell that most of black people's chains are invisible at this point, and they can move freely around the goddamn street if they want to. So y'all hoes are just so angry. I hope that maybe you take some type of chill pill. Maybe you need to be prescribed a Xanax or something to help your ass chill the fuck out. I don't know if maybe you need something stronger than that. I want you to experience healing. I want you to maybe play a video game. So maybe you can beat up somebody on the street in Grand Theft Auto and not take it out on somebody in the real goddamn streets. I'm also upset that you're out here looking like the old ass man from Up, but the thing is that your IQ is only serving me down.